Yes, sir. Fire stings. WRM fire stings. Respected judges, my dear fellow participants, a very good evening to all of you. We 5S team from WRM welcome you to Chapter Convention on Quality Concept 2022. This is our team, Mr. Manohar, Sudarshan Garu, Venkateshwar Garu, and myself, Vyapaji Kumar. These are the topics which we are going to present today in our presentation. Before going to presentation, I would like to give a small introduction of our department. We work in wire rod mill. We produce the rated capacity of our wire rod mill is 8,50,000 tons per annum, and we have gone up to 120% of its rated capacity. We produce plain wire rods in the size of 5.5 mm to 6 mm, 40 mm, and we also produce rebars in the size of 8 mm, 10 mm, and 12 mm. The objectives of WRM for the 21-22 are as shown here. The vision of 5S management in our department is to become a role model in workplace management, and objective is to make 5S as a way of life in our daily works. This is our 5S journey. We started our 5S journey in 2004, and in 2005 the steering committee was formed, and finally in 2009 we were certified as 5S department, and from there on our journey continues. The total wire rod mill is divided in 10 zones. 5S implementation in WRM1. As all of us know that 5S contains 5S processes. Out of this, the first S is 1S, that is SIRI, means sorting. We sorted out all the materials in wanted and unwanted two categories. All the wanted and unwanted items were identified at various locations as shown here. All the unwanted items were removed to red tag area, and red tags were provided accordingly. A sample red tag you can see here. The unwanted items again sorted out in three categories, that is beyond repair, surplus, and repairable. Beyond repair items were disposed, the surplus items were sent back to store, and repairable items were replaced at site and sent back for future use. In sorting activity, for example, we sorted out all the sleeves at ring grinding shop and put in order. For another example, we sorted out all the motors at electrical control room and we put in order as shown here. Sorting of non-metallic waste. Waste is also sorted out and different color coding provided to different bins for disposal. The metallic scrap was sorted out in two categories, that is ferrous and non-ferrous, and they were kept for future use accordingly. Under sorting activity, we separated and collected old Siemens demanding DC drive cards, which we are not using at present day as we have upgraded. But last year a requisition came from sales Bhilai steel plant that they required these cards because they are still using those old drive system. For a national cause, they have given all of these cards to Bhilai steel plant for their use. Thus, we can see the very first advantage of sorting, that some item which is not useful for us became a useful item for another organization. Advantage of SIRI. Many wanted items which were not used are also identified and sent back to the store. A lot of space was created and also ambience was improved. Next, my friend Mr. Venkateshwar will continue.
Thank you, Mr. Appaji Garu. Next step is 2S. Set on means set in order. Under set on, we have set sorted items at designated locations. For example, we have set all the TC rings and rolls in order and labeled for easy identification. All hydraulic hoses were positioned according to their sizes. As you set in order all the things, leads to easy identification and reduced retrieval time. Next step is 3S. SESHO means signing. Under SESHO, we have identified cleaning areas and cleaning schedules were prepared. For example, in cellar 4, filter drains are connected to hoses to avoid spillage on the floor. As well as in cellar 6, the gland leak water collected through a pipe which is connected to a sump. Here, the ambience of the shop floor is improved through cleaning, painting and lighting. We have displayed the cleaning schedules. Coming to advantage of SESHO, it leads to clean workplace and a safe environment. Next step is 4S. Shiketsu means standardization. Under Shiketsu, we have standardized the practices. All electrical panels are labeled for easy identification. we have color-coded pipelines and names given to the valve. Here, rest bar shifting is a difficult task for us. Earlier, we used to shift rest bar by using slings. Later, we have standardized and shifted by a simple tackle. Visual management. Under visual management, visual display boards and standard practice display boards and do's and don'ts display boards and standard cleaning schedule boards are displayed and 5S display boards are also displayed. For self-evaluation, we are conducting internal audits. Advantages of CKHU. Human mistakes are minimized, better visual management and maintenance become easier. Now Mr. Sudarshan Garu will continue.
Thank you, Mr. Venkateswar. Next step, iOS 6 self-discipline. To maintain iOS self-discipline has to be followed rigorously. We are conducting employees, conducting awareness programs, tip-top among employees and contract workers. Advantage of 6 It has developed teamwork and it has created iOS as a way of life. These are some pictures of iOS activities in our department. Before and after, WM store before and after, hydraulic room before and after, mill area before and after, MRS before and after, finishing area before and after, crane maintenance area before and after, water maintenance area before and after. Next, friend, whenever you can continue.
Thank you, Sudarshan Garu. For sustenance of iOS, we are conducting various awareness programs in our department, and we have formed a steering committee headed by our HOD, and we have divided our department into 10 zones, and they are subdivided into 31 sub-zones for monitoring and review. Our monitoring and review is being done on a monthly basis, and for promotional activities, we are displaying posters and conducting various competitions. These are some of the awards we got during the recent years. And we are the only department. We went into ICQCC 2018 on 5S basis. Here we are presenting 7 Kaizens. Our Kaizen 1 is reduction of pusher rod roller changing time. Whenever we want to change the pusher rod roller, we have to remove 4 bolts which are located on either side of the equipment. Presently, we have welded 2 hinges at one side and only we have to remove 2 bolts. Thereby, we have saved 10 minutes of time and yearly we will be able to save 60 minutes. Our Kaizen 2 is reduction of cobble removal time in IP local table area. Whenever there is a cobble, the cobble is getting stuck in the gap between the segments. So removal of it has become difficult for us. So we have closed those gaps by welding some plates. Now the cobble is not getting stuck into it. Thereby, the cobble removal time has been reduced and yearly we will be able to save 60 minutes of rolling time. Our Kaizen 3 is ladder to reach the foam generator. 2 persons are engaged in this job to do the maintenance work of 10 foam generator areas, and it is taking 5 days to complete them. As they have to go to the store, bring the ladder, do the maintenance works, again they have to repeat the job. So it is taking a lot of time for us. Now we have prepared a ladder, fixed those ladders at the designated area. Because of this, we will be able to maintain all those 10 foam generator areas within a day. Thereby we have saved 4 man days. Fourth Kaizen is removal of the redundant pipelines. These redundant pipelines are causing hindrance to do the maintenance work of other pipelines as well as causing identification problems for other pipelines. So we have removed those pipelines and removed those pipelines. Out of them, the good portion has been taken out and reused as a drain pipes to the wash basins. Our Kaizen 5 is landing wall testing station. Whenever there is a complaint in the landing wall, we have to change it by draining all the water. Even after changing the wall, sometimes we are facing the same problems as there is no testing station available. Now we have prepared a testing station. Upon the testing station, we check the wall. Only the good one will go into the line so that the repetition of the job has been eliminated as well as the draining of the water is not necessary for that. Next we will
Next one on. Under Kaizen 6, we have provided an automatic on-off control for compressed air to strip out the water at hot metal detecting sensor, as you can see here. Before that, the compressed air was continuously on whether production was going or not. thereby compressor were going as waste. Now we have provided a mechanical valve as shown here, and it is connected to PLC through hardware and software, and programming done accordingly. Now compressor is automatically get on when drive is made on, and when drive is not running, after 5 minutes the compressor gets automatically off through programming, through timer. So thus by saving compressor rate there. Under KN 7, we have provided an indication, red indication in local control force oil forming chamber, that bar in stand 6, 7 indication. When there is bar is there in stand 6 and 7, and if there is some problem in downstream at operator area, he has to switch off the drive. But for small problem, he need not to switch off the drive. But because of unaware, he many times he switch off the drive frequently, and bar was getting short. One bar cost around 70,000. Now, after providing this indication lamp, the operator is aware that as bar is present in stand 6, 7, so he should not press the off button of the local drive, so that the bar will not get short. Thus, by saving a complete bar from going to choking. Special initiatives, as all of us suffered COVID second wave last year, we have taken some special initiative also. We have made an in-house hand sanitizer machine, foot operated, thus by avoiding touch by hand. We also displayed no mask, no entry boards at all entrance doors. Not only that, to open and close doors by operating with foot, not touching the hand handles, we have made a small foot puller and fixed on the bottom of all the doors. Now the doors can be opened and closed by pulling through shoes from our leg, thus by avoiding the touch. Not only that, to maintain social distance, in our WRM canteen, all the adjacent seats were cross-marked and labels was displayed wherever applicable. Apart from that, we have followed Safai Pakoda also in our department, during which we have cleaned our surroundings, and also we have done tree plantation during that drive. Contribution to the organization. Due to Kaizen activities and due to continuous following 5S activities, we have saved approximately 30 lakhs during last year, and also we have achieved 2 million accident-free man-hours during last year. Intangible benefits. The repair time got greatly reduced because all the items were put in order and retributive time was very less. Employee safety and satisfaction increased, and floor ambience was increased because of neatness. We convey our sincere thanks to Honorable Judges and BSME management for giving us this opportunity to present our presentation in this forum. Thank you one and all. Session.